Welcome back to their Marvel Snap deck highlight here on YouTube, coming at you with some Nimrod action today. Nimrod was buffed in the last Over There update, getting increased from 5 power up to 6. So I wanted to take it out for a spin in a Destroy Shell and see what we could get going. The big upgrade that Nimrod gets with additional 1 power is that when you follow up Shuri with Nimrod, it's not just a 1-point buff, it's a 2-point buff going from 10 up to 12. And one of the really sweet things about playing this combo in this deck is this is a really large threat that your opponent can't just Shang-Chi off the board. Whenever anybody blows Nimrod up, you or your opponent, it gets sent all around the board making more copies. And boy, golly, does this deck send Nimrod all around the board making more copies. We have Venom as well as Carnage here to destroy Nimrod for cheap energy costs. We have Destroyer to blow up absolutely everything on the board, duplicating Nimrod across it. And we have Zola, who when you manage to hit that 12 power Nimrod with this effect, you get to create not just 1 but 2 copies of that 12 power monster at each other location on the board. Honestly, I was really impressed with what this deck was bringing to the table with the addition of acceleration like Wave and Electro to play out our top end ahead of curve, as well as Magic to extend the game to a turn 7. This deck really felt like it was able to put big numbers into play really consistently. There was one additional Series 5 card here in Iron Lad, and honestly, I think this card is unfortunately really important to this deck, as you're going to see over the course of these games. With Magic especially, what happens a lot is you get to this state on turn 6 or 7 where there's only 2, 3, sometimes even just 1 card in your deck, and you can kind of deterministically know what this card is hitting. And boy golly, a 6 energy 0 power Zola is good a lot of the time. A 4 energy 6 power Zola is incredible. At any rate, I hope you enjoy these games. I think they do an excellent job of showcasing the fun and power that this deck brings to the table and really highlights Nimrod's strength. If you do enjoy what you see, snap that like button. For the rest of the day, have fun with some Nimrod. Iron Lad is guaranteed to be Nimrod. Is that useful? Does Zola Wolverine creates 5 power Wolverines, right? So that doesn't win there. We could Iron Lad Venom for the funsies. There's a chance that wins. Wait, we need Wolverine to go left or right here? We need him to not go center. So we're 66% to win. That wins it, right? Because we win left and center. No, the sunspot. Oh, the breaker. Got him. Got him. That means tying here actually means we win guaranteed, right? Because even if Wolfie goes here, we still win the breaker with the breaker by 1 more. That's sweet. Good. Electro into Nimrod. And I'm hoping to draw if I draw, it's better to play here if I draw Zola, but it's better to play here if I draw Venom or Carnage. extra turn here, I think. The weekend challenges show up where all of your battle pass and other missions are located. You should see all of the weekend missions, whether you have the cards to complete them or not, because they're trying to incentivize you to buy cards to complete them. I can't wave plus Venom here. There's an Electro in play. They have a 16 power Deadpool, here's the problem. Okay, wait. What if I do this and we hit Arnim Zola? I love it when a plan comes together. I love it when a plan comes together. Get the camera, Mom! We did it! Yeah, sure. What if I do nothing? Is that allowed? Is doing nothing allowed? We do this, and then next turn we Nimrod Venom, and then we follow up with Zola. Just after it. That's cute. Spread some 20 powers out. Sit down! Sit down! Large and in charge. It's a triple, right? It's like a triple to me. People have been asking, can you replace Iron Lad in this deck and with what? I'm going to be honest with you, chat. This is one of the first decks I played Iron Lad in where I'm like, nah, I don't think you can replace him here. He's been really fucking good and feels important. I think most of the cards I can do here are fine. Is null necessary? I think null's less necessary than Iron Lad. I actually haven't had any good null games yet today. This might be our first good null game, speaking of, though. I just do this and then blow it across the board, right? We get Professor X, I suppose. Look at that adorable 16 power Hulk, chat. It's so little.
Opponent snapped.
If I Carnage the Destroyer, I can then Zola 28 power null? This works, says local man about to be Shang-Chi'd. Wait! They didn't Shang-Chi the null, chat! You fool! You fool! They just thought they were safe because of their Hulks. Get juked! Silly opponent, you've activated my trap card. You blew up my destroyer. I was gonna blow up my destroyer. I think we go wave into Nimrod into Carnage. Might magic in the middle somewhere. All right. I don't know that I'm gonna have time to Shuri my rod. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. Do this into this. If we're lucky, Wolverine goes left. I think the Untapped Tracker has a problem displaying win rates for decks that have been played in Conquest and the Ladder. I haven't confirmed that. I think I think that's the problem they've been having.
Enough said.
Zola and Destroyer would both be solid pickups here. Iron Lad is either of the two. Oh, the Electro actually clogs the left, right?
Enough said, bub.
I could have had another Nimrod there. Can't think about that. I think we're fine either way, right? But I am missing 4 power on the left here.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Lower, closer, slower, Grandma. Sit down.
Victory.
Is there a way to see what's in the cache somewhere before opening it? Yeah, it's going to be very clearly shown what's in the caches each week as they come up. What do collection complete people do moving forward? We're basically the same thing as now, Mao. Only you open caches for cards instead of spending tokens every week sometimes. Yeah, the big bads are the same as any other series 4 or 5 card. It will be in there randomly. You get a variant of the card that you rolled, Steric, is my understanding. This was a good draw. I personally plan to hold my reserves until the Spotlight reserves are active. This system change does nothing to discourage a hoarding of your resources. Which I know they had said that was a goal of theirs at some point, but this system change does not accomplish that. All right, we're gonna Zola the shit out of this Venom, chat. You ready for it? Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you. Oh, I think we're too full. We're too full to leverage this fully, though, right? We're gonna be a little bit short. Because I don't have space for the other Nimrod to go center. Rip. Oh wait, we win the left though, right? I forgot we were gonna blow back to the left and tie there.
Victory.
Yeah. Our Iron Lads have been on point today. They are hitting the Zola when we need to hit the Zola. We needed the buff there too, right? We needed the extra stats from Nimrod's +1 or we lose this game. That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind and check back in again tomorrow for another highlight.